Hi Milkshake, my name is Hannah St. John. Welcome to Fit Stop. Let's see what I'm wearing to the Vegas Grand Prix.
Welcome to Fit Stop, where F1 meets closet confessionals. 3 fits, 3 days, and the stories behind the looks and the people wearing them. So excited to welcome Hannah St. John with us today, and she's going to cover her looks for practice day, quali, and the race. Hey Hannah,
Hi.
So great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited to be here at the Encore in Vegas and can't wait to see what you have put together for this weekend. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about this first look. What day is it?
This is practice day. I kind of just did the look around these pants. I did the pants in number 30s. I made them myself. And I just literally glued rhinestones and cut them out.
And cut them out. They look amazing. How long did this take you?
I would probably say an hour each number because they're each individually, like I had to individually glue them.
An hour per number?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and there's 1, 2, 3, 6 hours? That's insane.
I'm pretty dedicated when it comes to supporting.
So how did you build this outfit? You said you started with the jeans.
Started with the jeans, yes. And I kind of just wanted to make the jeans the moment. So I paired it with this black leather jacket. It's kind of like a moto jacket, bomber jacket vibe. And then a silver purse to match the silver and silver heels.
And how did you think about proportions and fit? I see you like a low-rise jean and...
I do like a low-rise jean. I also love a high-rise skinny jean as well, but I feel like these needed to be baggy and like really, I think it would, like the stronger denim would accentuate the numbers really well. And
yeah. Are you thinking about kind of textures with denim and leather when you put this together?
Yes, a little bit. Originally, I was gonna do a denim like matching jacket, but I felt like the leather was like the cherry on top.
I also find that in Vegas, when you're walking down and it's nighttime, like the lights and would probably reflect more off leather than denim at night. So how are you thinking about your hair? I see you have that tucked in. Is that intentional?
Yes, it is intentional. I feel like the jacket is so cool with like the high neck that if I put my hair down, it would kind of cover it a little bit. And I'm trying to give cool girl chic vibes, I guess. So
yeah, and show off all elements of the jacket too.
Yeah.
So Hannah, we are dying to know, how did you and Liam first meet?
Oh, this is a funny story. We met on Instagram like around 5 years ago and just talked on and off. We always knew there was a connection, but we had never met in person. And finally, 3 years ago, took him 2 years, but finally 3 years ago, he said that he wanted to fly out to California to come and take me on a date. So flew out to California and we've been together ever since.
And where was he at the time?
He was in London. He was living in Milton Keynes, but most people don't know where Milton Keynes is. So you say London.
Right. Do you remember what he was wearing when you first met him?
Yes, he was wearing black skinny track pants, like workout pants.
Like with a skinny bottom? Ooh.
Yeah, they were pretty skinny. He was into the skinny jeans, skinny pants vibe back then. And he was wearing like a long white shirt, like it was like really long, do you know, like the skinny
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It was not the vibe that I personally like.
Right.
So we had to change that.
Do you remember what you were wearing on that first date?
I do. I was wearing a red Princess Polly dress. It was like a red little mini dress. I used to love Princess Polly back then. And just sneakers. So
where'd you guys go?
He took me on a date to breakfast, so it was like a breakfast date, and it was on Lido in Newport Beach, where I'm from. And yeah, we got breakfast, and then we drove to the beach and walked around the beach. And
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
What was your first impression? And like for example, who did you first tell, after meeting Liam? What did you say?
I told my mom. My mom knows everything and like anything about me. So I told her before, after. I was probably texting her during the date as well. But yeah, my mom.
I love that. Okay, so last kind of style question about Liam. So we have to talk about his hair. I don't know many men who go through that many hairstyle changes, and he's had, a few. So what was his hair when you first met him?
He had this it was super short. I don't even know what to call it, but it was super short on the sides, very long on the top, and it was bleached on the top and just slicked back, very slicked back. I think you would call that a comb over maybe? I'm not too sure, but it was bleach blonde.
Like a reverse comb over.
Yeah.
Like this way.
I can't say I didn't love it because I did start dating him at that point and he was still very handsome then. But I did beg him for many, many, many months and years to cut his hair and stop bleaching it.
So his hairstyle now, is that, did you influence that change, or was that him? He's like, oh, I'm done with this look.
Yeah. So he had a hairdresser that he was going to, before dating me and before we were together. And I had begged him to cut his hair, and he's got really straight hair. So I was like, you would look really good with a perm if you want that texture kind of.
Yeah.
And I finally got him to go to my hair lady, and without me saying anything to her, she said to him, you should cut your hair short. You have a very good face structure for it. Cut your hair short and get a perm. And of course, he listened to her and not me. But
okay,
she did me a solid there.
Because you're right, he has a lot of texture in his hair now. Oh, I love that.
He'd probably hate that I just said that he got a perm, but yeah, he has a perm.
So it's funny, I was wondering if the new hairstyle is more or less maintenance than the previous hairstyle, because he has to use a lot more product, I'm assuming, with the...
I would say it's less maintenance now because now it kind of just sits right all the time. And he's got pretty thick hair, so he doesn't really have to do anything to it. He does wake up in the morning with a bit of a mohawk, so he just showers in the morning and wets it and then it dries fine. But yeah, the last haircut was definitely more maintenance.
I actually love that he got a perm. I think more men should do that. So Hannah, this look here, tell me who you're wearing.
My jeans I got from Aritzia. They're the brand Denim Forum. I love Denim Forum. They're just a good staple jean to have in your wardrobe. My leather jacket is from Frame. The leather is just so nice and soft. I love it. It's a good staple as well. My heels are black suede Studio. And they're just silver heels to go with the pants. My bag is Chanel, and I have my camera and lots of lip glosses and lip liners. And I always wear sunglasses during the day and into the paddock.
So which the fit do you have here for the glasses? Is it a cat eye?
Yeah, it's a cat eye, and they're YSL.
Sunglasses just make a look.
They do. They really do. And yeah, that's about it.
Perfect.
Pretty simple, but yeah, comfortable.
Nice. So, what a fabulous dress.
Thank you.
Tell me about this look and where you're wearing it to.
This is actually a dress that I picked out for an event that I'm going to on Friday night. This is supposed to be an event dress. Maybe it might bring me into the paddock in Quali. It might be too much of a statement. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, this is my Friday night dress.
I am so obsessed. So let's talk about the details. There's a deck of cards, a martini. What's on how does the back look like?
This dress is from Cleo Pepiot. I think I'm saying it right. But it's a Vegas inspired dress. So you can see all the cards and just a bunch of stuff.
Let's see on the back. Oh my gosh, the hearts in the back, and so cute, so cute. So
thank you.
You obviously built the look around the dress.
Yes.
So let's talk about how you're accessorizing it. Are you gonna be wearing a coat?
Yeah, so I do have this black coat. It's from House of CB, and it's just a plain black coat. It'll keep me very warm if I do decide to wear this dress to the paddock. So I can just put this black coat over and know that I'll be warm if I do want to wear it.
And how about the shoes, the jewelry selection? How did you?
So the shoes are Jimmy Choo, and I chose these shoes because they're a statement, kind of like the dress, and I feel like it just elevates it and ties it all in together. And I did black because of the black little accents. And then I just styled it with some silver jewelry, my earrings.
Oh, I love that.
Bracelets.
Perfect. How do you think about color? And are you a print, color, solids?
I do like color, but I also love my blacks and my whites. I'm not a big like nude girl, but I do love brown. I think brown looks really good on blonde hair, and I'm a natural blonde, so.
Yeah.
But nudes kind of wash me out a bit. I do love silver, but gold is kind of like my favorite, like jewelry color, I would say. But since the dress is silver, I paired it with a bunch of silver jewelry.
Well, I love this look.
Thank you.
And it is definitely a statement piece.
Yes.
I'd love to talk to you a little bit about, you've been with Liam now for 3 years, and that time was an all-in F1.
Yeah.
So what was it like in the beginning? I remember you said you moved to Milton Keynes at one point.
Yeah, so when we first started dating, I kind of told him that I am not very good at long distance. Like, I want to be with my person all the time. And we did a little bit of long distance in the beginning, and he basically said to me, I want you to come live with me if you can do that, if you think that that would be a good fit for you and all this stuff. So I came and visited him in Milton Keynes, and he definitely made that week seem a bit more glamorous than it actually is. We went out to dinners every night. We drove down to London during the day and just like did like couple stuff like that. And then I ended up moving in and we lived in Milton Keynes for a year. But that was when he went and like started the racing season. So I spent a lot of time alone there, and it was definitely tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Milton Keynes is not London. We're talking 2, 3, 4 hours outside of the city, and it is where Red Bull is based, but a lot of the F1 teams are kind of in the area.
Yeah.
And we've been, there's no really restaurant scene or shopping or really anything to do.
There's not much there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he was in Super Formula or?
Yeah, so this is right before he started Super Formula. And that year, he was obviously trying really hard. It was like pretty much his last year in the junior program, so it was a very important year for him. Honestly, we didn't really have much money, so I stayed back most of the time, but I had to stay in Milton Keynes if I ever wanted to see him in his off time. So yeah, I lived in Milton Keynes and supported from home for that year, which, it was definitely difficult, but it was all worth it in the end.
And so what did you do did you meet a community of people, or what was that experience like?
I didn't really meet anyone, honestly, but that year was a lot of self-growth for me, and it got me out of my comfort zone a lot. I got into reading books that year. I did a lot of puzzles. I did a lot of painting, and we bought a TV. That was a big purchase that year. So we bought a TV and a coffee maker. And I watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy that year. Let's just say that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure it was tough, but fast forward, Liam is an F1. How has life changed since that time?
It's changed a lot. It can be really hard being in the spotlight, and like I grew up in a semi-small town in California, and this is like on a world stage. So it can be tough, but it also has its pros and its cons, and I am just having the best time traveling with Liam, and I get to spend a lot more time with him. I used to have to support him kind of like on the sidelines, and now I get to support him in real time, and it's really special.
Yeah, to be part of the journey.
Yeah.
What would you say is something that is glamorous about being in F1 all the time, and something that is unglamorous that people don't see?
Glamorous. I love dressing up. I love like the outfits and the fashion that comes along with it. I didn't think that I've always been into fashion and clothes and makeup and all that stuff growing up, but I didn't think I would be this into it. And a part of me wishes I went to fashion school. Like, I actually do love it. I do love the travel, but the travel fails, I would say, is the non-glamorous part. In Singapore, we lost our luggage. And Singapore is not a place you want to lose your luggage because you're sweating all the time. And I think I wore my like airport sweats outfit for like 2 days straight.
No.
It was not very cleanly of me, but
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's just like a really normal human thing that happens to anyone. Well, thank you for sharing, and can't wait to see what you're wearing for race day. So, I love this look.
Thank you.
Also quite weather appropriate for Vegas as well. So tell us about what inspired this look.
This is definitely a lot warmer than my last look, but I saw a photo on Pinterest of Victoria Beckham wearing a leopard coat, so I had to wear a leopard coat. She was wearing pants with it though, but I wanted to do like a high boot and like maybe a mini skirt or a dress.
Yeah. She'd be so proud. I love her. She's the best.
She's great. I've been binge watching her new series on Netflix.
Yes.
And it's so good.
So tell us about the jacket itself. You know, who are you wearing? And you built the outfit, I'm assuming, around the jacket.
Yeah, so the outfit's built around the jacket, basically. This jacket is from Unreal Fur, and they're an Australian brand. Absolutely, like, so soft, so nice, such good quality. My skirt is from Kylie Jenner's brand. This top is from Intimacy? Miss Me? It's just like a cashmere sheer kind of sweater top. It's really soft. My boots, these ones are Zara, but I'm supposed to be wearing Dolce Vita boots. They're not here yet. So, and then I'm just pairing it with my black Chanel, my trusty black
Very
Chanel
classic.
bag. Yeah.
How do you think about layering and, you know, the looks underneath you could wear with many different outfits?
I need to get better at layering. I feel like that's one thing in my fashion that I need to get better at, but I just kind of did a simple all black, kept the coat, a statement type piece.
Yeah, love it. You know, I'd love to talk about the journey that you guys have been on. You've been there through the highs and the lows of, you know, Liam over the last, you know, year and a half, 2 years now. You must be so proud of where, you know, he's at and the team's at. Like, tell us about, you know, what you are most proud of him and maybe something that we don't see, how hard he works.
He is incredible, honestly. Like, through the highs and lows, he just stays so focused. I don't know how he does it because I would have lost focus so long ago. But yeah, he works so hard, and racing is in like every aspect of his life, whether it's off season where he's go-karting with his friends or riding dirt bikes, or he's just always racing on his laptop, playing games, watching racing videos on the TV on YouTube. And he keeps a really disciplined life. He eats very healthy. He does sometimes treat himself, but
What would he treat himself with?
one of my chocolate chip cookies. Those are his favorite. I'm not biased, but those are his favorite. But yeah, he does have a sweet tooth, so he'll sometimes treat himself. But he's very disciplined. He never goes out. He always keeps it an early night in. He eats very well, and yeah, he's very disciplined.
He's had a ton of really great performances the last couple of races. Do you guys celebrate those moments, and like, what would you do?
I would love to celebrate because I think all of those moments are wins, like in our life and stuff. But I don't think will ever celebrate something until he wins a race or wins a championship. So yeah, we don't celebrate, not yet.
Just a true champion's mindset.
Yes.
What about when things are tough? You know, how do you support him? Do you typically, do something that's completely unrelated to racing? Like, how would you do that?
Honestly, I try to not talk about racing. Like, no matter, like, it consumes so much of our lives that's why I don't talk about it with him. He's very closed off, I would say. He handles things very well, but he is very closed off. And I just try to keep the racing talk as minimal as possible because yes, it's so much of our lives, but there is so much more to life. Like,
yes,
we're in our early 20s, there's so much more to life that he needs to enjoy and stuff. And it doesn't have to all revolve around racing.
Totally. So, great segue. What do you guys like to do in your free time?
Well, he would say he likes to golf. He likes to ride dirt bikes and Sur-Ons. He likes to play video games.
So typical boy things.
Typical boy things, yeah. I do play golf with him though, and that's something that we really like to do together. That's probably one of the best, like most fun things outdoorsy that we like to do together. Otherwise, we're very quality time people. So
Yeah.
lots of date nights. Even when we're traveling, we try and do something new in every city or country that we're in, which is really fun. It's fun to explore.
Totally.
And yeah, we're both learning how to do that.
I saw there are a couple guitars here. So does he play? Is that something you just do together?
Yeah, I don't play the guitar personally. I wish I did, but that is his thing. He absolutely loves to play the guitar. He's been playing since he was super little. His little brother and dad used to be in like a band together when they were young, and he uses it as kind of like a mind reset. He loves music. Like anything to do with music, he absolutely loves. And that's definitely one of the things one of his very many tricks he pulled out early in the relationship.
Oh, just getting serenaded.
Yeah.
Love
So
it.
his guitars come everywhere with us.
Love that. Well, Hannah, thank you so much for sharing with us what you're wearing this weekend and also sharing with us a little about you and life, on the road. It was so great to meet you and
Yeah,
learn
it was
about
so nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.